This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at CES 2017. To my immediate right is Andrew Trickett, co-founder of MergeVR. Welcome to the program, Andrew.
Well, thank you very much, Neil. Great to see you.
Pleasure is mine. Now, MergeVR, I've seen your stuff at Best Buy. What can you tell us about the MergeVR headset?
It's in a lot of places, including Best Buy. We've become fairly famous for this headset. It is a cardboard-compatible headset. Some of its unique aspects, the first thing everybody notices is the material. It's made out of a high-end polyurethane, very soft, flexible, very hygienic foam, which is an issue, for something that you're wearing on your face. It's got high-quality optics. It has really nice inputs. It flexes out to fit lots of faces, and most people who wear glasses can wear them with our headset. But it is a cardboard-compatible headset, so it works with all the phones that cardboard works with.
Okay, good stuff. Now, this CES, you have I call it a big announcement, I think.
We do.
What's your latest enhancement?
Yeah, our latest announcement, and we've actually won several awards already, is like most unique product of the show from Tech Radar, which we're really happy about, and it's this guy. This is a prototype of the HoloCube, and for your tech-savvy audience, for augmented reality, this is basically the world's first holographic object. You can think of it as an augmented reality toy. So this serves as a fiduciary marker for all kinds of different experiences, and in the demonstrations that we've been doing here and giving rave reviews, it's about 13 different, I would call them experiments, kind of proof of concepts of different sorts of interactions that you could have with a device like this. So we have sort of a Pac-Man kind of game, almost a butterfly catching kind of dynamic, some basic visualization where you can look at it from different angles, like this trippy kaleidoscope sort of thing. But we also have some visualization tools, like we have an anatomy visualizer, and you can cycle through looking at the skull, the human heart, the human brain, and you also have some fun stuff like a Minecraft-like game. And then there's one if you're just in a bad mood. There's one where you're looking down on a city as an angry god throwing meteors at it. So something for every mood.
So for those who are unfamiliar, what is a fiduciary marker?
Yeah, a fiduciary marker, a way that you can think about is kind of a QR code on steroids. So what it's able to do is when the phone's front-facing camera sees the light and sees the pattern, it's able to send that information back to the app and say, okay, I've got the marker, what do you want me to do with it? And then the app determines how it wants to use that. And where it's far more powerful than, say, a QR code is that it's a robust image that you can kind of move around, and it holds the view no matter how you manipulate it. And you can also make it interactive, like some of the games and visualization tools that I was talking about earlier.
Which smartphones would this be compatible with?
So it's basically anything that would work with cardboard. So it's iPhone 5 and newer, and it's comparables on the Android side. A lot of different Android phones. And I would say, as you know, it has to have a gyroscope, but the majority of phones do these days, and the majority of phones sold in the last 2 years.
Now, how is it possible for developers to create content for this? How does that work?
That's a great question, because we just launched this 2 days ago, and we've already been flooded with developers saying, hey, I want to develop for that thing, so give us a call. We'd be happy to talk about that. That is something that we're contemplating.
Just for those who, for whatever reason, it's not obvious, what is the attraction to this? What makes this the must-have gadget when you go to retail?
You know what? I'm going to tell you a story about 2 years ago when I was doing all the fundraising for the company, that I would run through the progression that most of us go through when we first get introduced to VR. The very first thing that I would show people is a 360-degree video. Great. Then I would show them a virtual reality application. One of our favorites is Romans for Mars. We would show that to people. And then I'd start showing them augmented reality. And they went from, hey, this is cool, to, okay, now you're melting my brain. With simple augmented reality, but once you put an object in their hand that they can manipulate, there's something fascinating to people about not only the merging of the real and the unreal with augmented reality, but now merging the physical with the digital. And it's something that I'm not a psychologist, so I couldn't explain it, but there's something that's very satisfying in a primordial reptilian brain sort of way to be able to physically manipulate the object, not just virtually manipulate it.
Good stuff. Is this readily available now?
It is not yet, but we're working hard to bring it to market, and we'll probably be able to get it out by Q2, and using a lot of the same production techniques and sending it through the same distribution channels as our very successful headset.
Okay, good stuff. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Neil. This has been great.
This is Neil Schneider, MTBS-TV at CES 2017. We will, of course, be back with more. Thank you for watching.